Directions, multiple choice. Circle the correct answer and explain your reasoning. So number one thing, explain your reasoning when we're done. Okay, 18, identify the equation that is not equivalent to 4x equals 2 times the quantity x plus 15. Okay, if you recall in class, we did an example like this and we actually found out what x was, and then we found out which equation would that x not work in. So that's what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to have 4x equals, I'm going to distribute the x, so I'll get 2x plus 30. I'm then going to subtract 2x from both sides, so I'll have 2x equals 30, and then I'll divide both sides by 2, and I get x equals 15. So now I'm going to test that in here and find which one doesn't work, because it said not. So if I put 15 in for my x's in the first equation, I'm going to get 60 equals 2 times 15 is 30, 30 plus 30 is 60. So that one works, so no good. Right, next one, put 15 in for both of the x's. I'm going to get 4 times 15 is 60, minus 15 times 2 is 30. That gives me 30 equals 30. That one also works. Okay, this next one, if I put 15 in for both of my x's, on the left side, 4 times 50 is 60, and then 2 times 15 is 30, plus 15 is 45. Those two do not equal each other, so this one does not work. Okay, so I might say, because it said to explain my reasoning, when you plug in 15 for the x, you get 60 equals 45, which is not true. Okay, you might word it a little bit differently, but that will work. Okay, next one. This one's going to work a little bit differently because there's an inequality in it instead, so we'll have to approach it a little bit differently. Identify the inequality that is not equivalent to 2x minus 12 is less than or equal to 6. So first thing, I am going to solve it just like we did the first one. So I'm going to add 12 to both sides. I'll get 2x is less than or equal to 18, and then I'll divide both sides by 2, and I'll get x is less than or equal to 9. Okay, on these next ones, because there's a range of answers, there's just not one answer I can plug in and see if it can work. I'm actually just going to solve these other ones also and see if I get that as an answer. So I want to not get that as an answer. So let's just see. If I start with part A, to solve this, I would divide both sides by 2, and I get x is less than or equal to 9. So that one is equivalent, so no go. Right, this next one, if you recall, we like to do a switcheroo first. So I'm going to change this to 2x and negative 18. This less than or equal to sign turns to a greater than or equal to sign. I'll divide both sides by 2. I get x is less than or equal to negative 9 because it stays greater than or equal to, sorry, because I don't have to switch that. I didn't divide by negative. So you'll notice this answer does not match that answer. So this is my answer, and when it said to explain your reasoning, I'm just going to say when I solved B, my answer was not the same as when I solved the original problem. So you could put something like that would be great.